Tails is the call.
Well, Larry Fitzgerald just adding to his legend. No stranger to postseason success.
No, it didn't flip. It didn't flip. It didn't flip. It didn't flip. Here we go.
I'm going to flip.
Tails is the call.
Please, you can't make any of this
It
up.
is heads. You want the ball. Which way you want to get?
So wait a second. It didn't flip.
The coin went up and didn't flip.
You've actually caught touchdown passes from 12 different quarterbacks.
His 10 postseason touchdowns, now tied for third all-time.
Blitz coming. Matthews. Palmer stepping away at first.
To you, there's nothing more important than performing in the playoffs, right?
Larry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is going to take it into Green Bay territory. Larry Fitzgerald inside the 30.
If he scores, it's over.
It's insane to the 4-yard line.
Larry Fitzgerald is literally trying to will this team to victory.
Much tighter formation this time out of the shotgun. Brown is the motion man. Little flip to Fitzgerald. He scores! And the Cardinals win an amazing game.
Seattle's won the toss. We won the ball, we're going to score.
Oh, boy. That was over the PA system here at Lambeau Field saying we want the ball and we're going to score. We're going to score. Intercepted. Back the other way. The Green Bay Packers advance. Many of the headlines will talk about what he said at the coin flip.
Such was the nature of sudden death in the playoffs.
So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hurst takes advantage of it. Takes a handoff, sweeps to his right, gets to the 20. Sweeps down the sideline. Throws off bodies like clothes after a marathon. Comes back up the right sideline. Breaks the third tackle. Comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown 49ers. 96-yard run from scrimmage. Garrison Hurst breaking tackle after tackle.
And this is exciting. This is exciting. Every play could be the last play of the football game.
Man, he's so inactive. He can't hit an open receiver. He can't hit him open under pressure. That's not how you play quarterback in the NFL. It's obvious now. This guy can't play in the NFL.
Denver's football, first snap of overtime here, tied at 23. Line of scrimmage, the Bronco 20. Shotgun from Tim Tebow. Short motions, Eddie Royal. Tim play fakes in the pocket, sets, throws, pass, caught. Demaryius Thomas.
Wow. Out over the 45 midfield. Here we go. 40, 35 foot race. Touchdown. Denver is over. It's over in Denver.
This guy's got some attributes you can't see.
I tell you, the players on the field don't even know what to do with themselves right now.
After 16 NFL seasons, over 1,000 receptions.
From the 31 of Carolina.
You don't know who Steve Smith is. By the end of this game, you don't know who he is.
DeLone fires to an open Smith. Steve Smith is going to go all the way. No flags down.
And Steve Smith, I mean, come on, guys, one of the greatest competitors probably any of us has ever been around.
And the Carolina Panthers win in overtime.
Of the Falcons offense today has been Michael Vick running the football.
He's a man who signed a $130 million contract even before he threw a pass in the NFL.
Into the end zone, Falcons win in overtime.
But it's Michael Vick with a remarkable scramble, the almost inhuman speed that sends the Vikings to another loss.
Interception thrown. Career high 4 interceptions thrown by Russell Wilson.
What happened yesterday, I don't think I've ever seen before. That a quarterback looked so bad for so long and then was so all-time great.
It has Seattle at the top.
Somehow, some way, in the toughest moments, he's going to find a way to come through.
Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. Jermaine Kearse.
Didn't know that Iron Man label he had, starting all of those consecutive games.
From my perspective, it's the most sacred record, this streak in American sport.
Favre lays it up for Freeman, and it's incomplete.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Freeman picked it up. It bounced into his hands. He takes
Touchdown.
it to the end zone. We win.
Touchdown. Packers win. Did he make the catch at the 15? Yes. What are they going to rule it? He caught it? Touchdown. He did what?
Another chapter in the legend is written tonight.
One thing we always talk about is Brett's records. 321 consecutive starts. I think it was 290-something, including playoffs, 321.
Now Brett Favre walks onto the overtime stage.
The moment was never too big for him. If anything, it made him a better player.
Now, if you believe in all the rules of drama, Brett Favre is to either win it or lose it. You want it in his hands. He's been a star for so long.
For 16 seasons, Brett was Green Bay's Iron Man, never missing a start.
Next on the list of active players, Eli with 146. That's an unbreakable record.
The gunslinger.
Great Jennings! The Packers win in overtime! Unbelievable!
Who else would you want on center stage in a circumstance like that, and in one play, boom, ball game?
When the Patriots won the coin toss, the game was over.
It was. I said there's no way they're settling for a field goal here. They're going to go right down. They're going to score.
The Patriots, heads, win the coin toss.
He still does carry that chip on his shoulder. He's carried it around his entire career. It's driven him. It's what's made him great.
The opening kickoff to the first ever overtime in Super Bowl history. A rally that was next to impossible, more than improbable.
Brady will start at the 25, and again, a touchdown. The game is over.
To win it with this drive, the Pats need to score a touchdown.
And it's White out of the backfield. James White trying to tiptoe.
Nice little drive starter right there. Quick little flip out to the side.
This game was over at 14-0. It was over at 21-0.
2nd and 4.
Biggest witch hunt I've ever seen in my life. That stupid Deflategate thing.
Deflategate.
And just all the justice that came out of it. The fact that it went to court, it got laughed out of court to the point the judge was actually pissed.
I thought it was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my entire life.
He says, I feel great. You think my greatness has to do with a football.
I'm sick. Absolutely disgustingly sick.
You want to hire a scientist to wave footballs afterwards to figure out why you lost by 50 points? I mean, more power to you.
Hogan inside the 40.
I mean, we all know he's really good. This was mythical.
I believe that Tom Brady will come back with a vengeance.
Ali got his brains beat in for 7 or 8 rounds, then he knocked Foreman out. And it's one of the greatest, most memorable fights of all time. We just saw Tom Brady's rumble in Houston.
Julian Edelman.
To me, he was so great late last night in that game that he rendered the Deflategate saga irrelevant.
But that was mythical. That's Halo stuff. That's Zaire. That's 104 hitting jumpers. It's the first time I walked out and I'm like, he's floating to that locker room.
And he was as great as you could possibly be. In the history of pro football, who's had a fourth quarter?
No.
You know what my favorite ring is? The next one. That's my favorite.
And a title for the Patriots!
I can't believe it!
They have completed the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history, led by the greatest quarterback.
Look at
in Super Bowl and NFL annals. 34-28, the final in overtime.